Hey guys, welcome back. This is Nearphotison. Fun story. Last week, after I finished recording the episode, I went to exit. But what happened was let's see, where were we? Yeah. So I don't know where it starts, but I went towards exit and hit match instead, which is what I'm going to hit now. And it brought me to this screen, and there was no way to leave without skipping the match, which I didn't want to do. So what I did was I reset my system and replayed the match against Al Snow, and this time I won. So that's something. I don't know. That's what happened, and I got a few points. I put them into the character, and yeah. So I just wanted you guys to know that it was going to be a little bit different because of that mistake by me. I'm going to try not to do that again, especially now that I know that I can't do the match exit. I was going to see if the entrances played any better this time. It doesn't look like they do. I said I'd skip the ones we've seen. So here's Ken Shamrock, which does seem to be playing better than ours or Al Snow's. Yeah, look, Ken Shamrock's is playing just fine. I did look at the disc, and there's some problems with it. But nothing I can do about it. Like, it's as clean as it's going to get, but it's got some scratches on it. And that might be what's causing some of the entrances to mess up. But at least it looks like it's not all of them, because like I said, that Ken Shamrock one played exactly the way it was supposed to. But ours lags a little bit, and so does the Al Snow's. We'll see who else. So anyway, I'm a little bit more optimistic now that I know that I can win matches at this stage. I beat Al Snow. Ken Shamrock's a bit tougher than Al Snow. I don't know how much different they are in the game. In real life, Ken Shamrock is a legitimate MMA fighter, and was even before his time in the WWF. But he's so I expect him to be stronger, but he wasn't like booked as strong as you would think, given that he wasn't handled the way Brock Lesnar is now, for instance. He's not as big as Brock for one, but shoot, I got stunned. But that, I think we have a little bit of a better shot here, and hopefully if we can pick up some wins, we'll start getting some good stats in, and then I won't have to struggle quite so hard just to hold pace with these guys, especially once we start getting to the higher competition like Jericho or The Rock or Austin. But I am getting hit by a lot of these strikes. Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting out of the gate here against Shamrock. He's just the key at this stage is to really be aggressive and hit every move you possibly can, and of course counter whenever you can. But I just haven't been able to do it quite right. At least not the way I want to. But we're maybe catching up a little bit here. What happened with Al Snow, I didn't even hit my finisher. We both had our first finisher when I finished the match, and then I was trying to stun him so I could try to do the finisher, and I instead did a schoolboy and just happened to pin him, and I thought, well, okay. I wasn't going to argue about it. And I don't know if I feel like it was partly luck. That I was definitely doing better. Like I said, we both got our first finishers around the same time, which is a lot different than this match where he already has his, and he's got a 2-count on us without hitting the finisher, just by doing these suplexes. But okay, you never know when a match is going to end, because it's not like a real wrestling match where there's going to be a big build up to the finish. You can get pinned off of a belly to belly suplex, even when it's not like a signature move or anything. Shit. I knew he was going for it. I'm in the ropes though, so I shouldn't tap out. But yeah, I got a rope break there. I don't know if that'll make much difference. My countering timing is off. You'll see Wrestle Guy twitch every now and then because I did something, hit it weird, but I meant to pick him up, not do a headlock, but oh, come on. Okay. Trying to hit my finisher, but he's countering. I hate that they can counter you lifting them. I don't know. It makes sense, since that's how, you do it. That's the best way to do a finishing move. I cannot get focused back onto him. There you go. We didn't... that looked to me like it should have been an opportunity to do it. They didn't bring up the SmackDown note. God. stop punching me while I'm trying to lift you up. I just want you to stand so I can knock you back down. And he's really tearing into us. He's got another finisher already. I don't know how he got it so quickly. And look, see, he just won off of some leg stomps. I don't know. I pressed the finishing button as fast as I could, and it still didn't do it. But, well, we're gonna do another one here. Obviously, we've still got plenty of time. That was only like 5 minutes, and I'm wanting these episodes to be around 20, so we'll probably be able to do like 4 matches here. But hey, Ken wants to talk to us after the match, looks like. He's giving us some advice. Okay, thanks. Don't know what help that'll be, but, you know, I'm glad he could give us advice. When there's not an option for anything for us to do, I don't really know what to do with it. But, yeah, so let's look at what else is going on in this house show. For those who don't know, a house show is a non-televised show that, like, these are the main way I see wrestling where I live, unless I want to drive somewhere. Got ENC versus the APA, some good stuff here, Godfather and Test. Yeah, this is a fun match card, mostly just because of the era this is in. X-Pac versus Shane McMahon. Interesting that Shane's wrestling a house show. So, let's see. Let's get some more skill here. We did get points, I guess because of the advice. Because we didn't get points when we lost to Al Snow. I got 5 points for beating him. And that was kind of it. Let's see. Let's get some more power defense. That sounds good. It's not going to be enough to level up, but we have to use all the points immediately. If you go to finish without using all of them, it just deletes the extra points. So you don't want to do that. But here's our first televised match. First time on Raw. And we're seeing D'Lo Brown. Looks like we're both starting out with the same health. Okay, so it didn't even play D'Lo's entrance. It played mine, and I skipped it, and I had every intent of cutting it out, so I didn't even talk over it or anything. But then, after I skipped my entrance, it was just black for a while, and then it went to the loading screen. D'Lo's... Like, I thought it was bad that Al Snow's video played, but he didn't walk out. But D'Lo didn't even get the video. It was just blackness for a few seconds. Black silence and nothing. Okay, well, that's fine. Maybe we'll get another chance to face D'Lo sometime and get his entrance in some other episode. I don't know. It's not like I'm trying to create a catalog of them or anything. I just like to show them at least the first time. Yeah, that was the move I beat Al Snow with off camera. So I think we can probably win this, right? I think we got close with Shamrock. I think we could have beaten him if I was just a little bit more practiced. Because I am kind of out of practice, and I'm expecting to lose matches here and there. That's perfectly normal, considering I haven't really played this game seriously since I was very young. But we'll give it our best shot here. Like these schoolboy pins, you never know when you might surprise someone. I do them by accident most of the time, just because that's the way the default moveset's set up. The button that I'm most likely to hit is when I'm behind them is that roll-up. Just my instincts, because I'm just pressing familiar buttons. So maybe at some point in the past, I think it's I don't remember what direction I'm pressing, but whatever grapple I'm pressing to do that was something that was really useful for a character I had at some point in the past, and I'm just muscle memory or something like that. I don't know, but okay, we'll try. Oh, this one's also a pin, but that time I didn't even get a 1 count. Okay, I like these long arms and legs we got. It makes it easier to hit people from a distance. We've got good reach, is what I'm saying. We've got the best possible reach that we could get. Because we have maximum height. So, just stomping on him. I'm just trying to wear him down and get our finisher as quickly as possible here, so before you can get his. But it's not working. I'm really bad at aiming my strikes, so I seem to miss a lot of times when I go for a punch or something. Going for back superplex here, nice. That'll knock him through a loop. Let's see. Oh, I was going for a pin. I was gonna say let's see if that'll actually maybe do it, because it's a big move, but That's real great. I like all this crap on the ground. You don't see this in WWF anymore, or WWE, I should say. Like, you watch, like, New Japan or something, you see all these logos and advertisements. You don't see, there's no advertisements here, but you see, like, company sponsorships and stuff on the mat. And I don't know, I think there's something cool about it. I like it better than the plain white mat. It just feels, I don't know, I guess it makes it feel a little bit more like a sporting event instead of, you know, like the crisp kind of approach WWE has now. It's you know, fine. But I just always had a soft spot for these mats with a bunch of stuff all over them. I love when there's little stuff and little things in the corner of the ring, like the little Raw's War logos that are there. Why did that first punch not hit him? Like, that punch just now hit him, and I was at the same distance, if not farther away. Come on, okay. Thought for a second I wasn't gonna hit him, but I think, dang, he caught me. I was going for that neck breaker again. I thought maybe I could stun him, but did not happen. Come on, get up. Okay. Wrestle Guy, I really want you to win your first televised match, man. I think it's important, but I can't seem to get going here. Now that we've got him right where we want him, I think if we can hit the finisher, we'll get him. Oh, come on! That was like a half second. That was less than half of a second that the SmackDown thing flashed across the screen saying we could do our finisher. And I'm still not getting used to exactly how the timing works on some of these things. Like, I'll go for a move and I think I'll have him, and then all of a sudden he's doing a move on me, either because I missed or he just was a split second faster in executing. I don't know. I haven't gotten a good feel for it yet. I'm relying on a lot of luck here is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Got that pin again. There. Okay. We didn't need the finisher. We got lucky. Who needs to hit your finishing move when you're just lucky? So, we won though. I'm happy about that. Wrestle Guy won his first TV match. All those screaming fans there, getting a good first impression of this guy. I'm sure when he came out, a lot of them were like, "Who's this jobber?" You know, it looks like somebody slapped together random parts. But now they know Johnny Wrestle Guy. He's the real deal. So 8.3% match involvement or audience involvement. See that? I'm pretty sure that's what the audience thing there means. Like how much of the audience liked it, I guess. It looks like we're about average for this part of the show here. It's getting up a little bit higher. Big Show versus Undertaker, that should get. See, that's only an 8.9%. Mankind versus The Rock in an I Quit match was 8.5. That's about what we got. But we got a little bit more here. Let's go ahead and keep working on this stat. Didn't get quite enough to actually make it to the next level yet. I don't like having these partially finished levels there. So we'll do one more match. This will be our last one. And we aren't the first match on the card. Gangrel versus Al Snow is. So that's good. I'm gonna fight Steve Blackman. Okay, this will be fun. I've always liked Steve Blackman. I wasn't watching when he was with the company, but I've seen him in like tapes and old like I've watched a lot of old Raws from before. I was like I said, I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling when this game came out, and he wasn't still around by the time I was watching regularly. But I just thought the martial arts guy kind of like a 80s movie action star, kind of like a Chuck Norris type. I thought that was an interesting gimmick. I don't think he would have ever been my favorite guy on the roster, but dang, he was really stomping on us there. I couldn't get up. Okay, there we go. I'm getting back a little bit here. Try not to let him hit us too much if I can. Obviously, it's not good. Okay. So, this has been fun. I'm having a lot of fun here. I don't know at what point this will start to get old, but the further we go into this, the more stuff should be happening between matches. Like, we're still new. We've only been with the company a couple weeks at this point, and we've only had one televised match. So, like, people at home have only seen us once, and we're going around doing the tours and stuff and going to the house shows. But, you only reach a few hundred people at a time that way. So we'll get bigger and more famouser, and hopefully we'll win some big titles. I'd really like to win the Intercontinental title. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Or maybe we'll become a world champion. I don't know. We're gonna find out, because I really don't know at what point the season mode ends. Wikipedia, when I looked up the game on there, because I wanted to get an idea for what kind of Let's Play I was going to be in for, because I didn't know how the story mode went. Wikipedia described the story mode to this game as almost impossible to beat, which I thought was interesting. I don't know who wrote that, but we'll see. We'll see. I may not beat it. If beat it might just mean win the world title, and maybe that is almost impossible to even get a shot at it. Who knows? But we'll play until the season mode appears to end, and that'll be it. And if you guys like this Let's Play, if this goes over well, then maybe I would like to play some of the later. Come on, what? I got to talking, but I can't believe he pinned us with that. Ah, dang, that must be how D'Lo Brown felt at Raw. Well, shoot, that went by a lot faster than I thought it would. But okay, that I don't think we're gonna do another match. That was probably good enough for now. I'm just really upset about that. I thought we were doing okay. Oh, hi. Stevie Richards? Yeah, Stevie Richards thinks I have potential. Thanks. Yeah, I forgot. The Blue World Order is in this game, which I completely forgot, because I forgot the Blue World Order existed until they started appearing on WWE again later. After I started watching, they came back and they were talking about their time in ECW, and I didn't remember them being in this game at all. But I saw the Blue Meanie when I did my test run. So, Blue Meanie's in this game, which shocked me. I didn't know he was in this at all, because I don't remember them being in it. But we got 13 points for that. I don't know how they determine this. Maybe it's based off of the audience retention or whatever. Here, let's raise our power attack here. That'll be good. We should get some attack in these other areas, because it's not all rough. So when we come back, we'll do this SmackDown. I'll make our SmackDown debut here in this August episode, and that'll be next week. So I hope you guys will join me then. I hope you all are having fun with this, because I certainly am. But if you guys aren't having fun too, then it's not really worth it. But I'll see you guys all then. Bye.